Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here before, my name's Melissa Pingle with Inner Investment Yoga. Today we're going to be doing a strong and steady Pilates flow. We'll be going through the foundational poses, doing some add-ons, and really working our core, our keisters, and everything else we're working on for the summer in that strong, lean body. So without further ado, meet me in tabletop position. So I like to start with tabletop to go into cat and cow poses, just to warm up the spine, get ourselves present. So from tabletop, what we'll do is we'll drop our belly, inhale, bring our eye gaze to the sky, and bring our tailbone and seat bones towards the ceiling. And on cat, we're gonna exhale, look towards our navel, pulling our back up towards the sky, our pelvis is under, pushing into the arms, and then inhale back to cow. Drop that belly and press into the arms like an angry cat, looking towards that navel, tucking that chin under, and cow. Do a couple more of these at your own pace. We're just getting the body warmed up. From here, come into child's pose position. So you bring your feet together, knees to the outside edges of the mat, reaching your arms forward, putting your head on the mat if that's available to you, and then dropping your chest in towards the mat. You're letting go of some tension. Begin to breathe in your nose and out through your nose. Slowing the breath down, being in child's pose allows us to become present in what we're about to do. That's why child's pose is so important. It doesn't give you anything else to focus on except right here, right now on your mat. You're not looking around. There's no distractions. It's just you and your mat. Big inhale and big exhale. Pilates is really about being present, using your muscles, and being mindful of what you're using. So let's come around and we will get into a position for the 100. So for the 100, you'll come down onto the mat with your back flat. And then let's just go through the Pilates stance instructions so we jog our memory. So what we want to do is press our back into the mat like you're imprinting your back on the mat, pulling that core in towards the belt and towards the spine, squeezing your legs together and really engaging that pelvic floor. So put your hands here and feel when you're pressing down how you're engaging that pelvic floor, which we all could use some work there. So for the 100, we're going to bring our legs up into the air. We're going to lift our chest and then begin to pump your arms like you're tapping the top of some water. Just quick 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you can go inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. So now when your neck gets sore or you need a break, if you're losing your form, just come down, let your head down, and then when you're ready, come back into it. If this is hurting your neck, you can put your head down and just continue to do the slaps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze the thighs together, squeeze the heels together, engaging those, and nice job. Let yourself all the way down to the mat. Whew. Spread your feet out a little bit on your mat, reach your arms overhead. Just give yourself a big, big stretch. Like you're just waking up in the morning. Nice. Now bring your soles of your feet to the mat. You're going to have your core engaged, imprinting your back on that mat, pelvic floor engaged, and we're going to do the roll up. So bring your arms straight up from you. And what we're going to do is slowly bring ourselves up one vertebrae at a time. Now, if you have a sticking point, you can use our back of your thighs to help you up. That's perfectly awesome. Arms straight out and then reach forward as you're pulling your belly button towards your spine. On an exhale, come back to straight. And let's bring it down slowly. Slow and controlled, be in control of your body. This is really where you get the benefits, being present. And shorter exercises can be more beneficial if you are being present, using the mind to connect the body. So arms down, let's do that again. Core is engaged, arms are up, pulling that belly button towards the spine. And begin to roll up slowly. Again, using your thigh if you need to. We all have a sticking point, and that's okay to use the legs. And then come down slowly again. Slow and controlled. Reach the arms overhead. Bring the arms up. Now this time, I really want you to focus on scooping that belly in. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Pulling the legs together, engaging those inner thighs. Pulling that belly button in as you round. Get to the top. Sit up straight as if your head's going to touch the ceiling. And reach forward. Now come back. Press into those feet. Pull those thighs together. Begin to scoop the belly in and slow and down. Reach your arms over. You can stretch it out here. Whew. And we're going to do the rolling like a ball. So bring your knees in to your chest or as far as that allows you. And we're going to just roll ourselves up. So the first time, bring your feet to the mat just so you have the feeling. Then roll back. Stop before your neck. Don't roll onto your neck. And go again. We're massaging the spine. If this, and we're trying to hold our feet off the mat. If this is uncomfortable on your spine, just continue to do either the roll up or the 100. Let's just do a couple more. When you get to the top, hold and back. Hold. You're using your engage in your tummy in order to stop you. And last one. All right, situate yourself into a tall seated position. And it's similar to just what we were doing with the roll up. But what we're going to do is bring our arms out. We're going to scoop our belly in. Come back to the point where you feel like if you go any further, you're going to let go. Like it's your sticking point. Hold. 2, 3, 4. If you're shaking, that's great. And come back up. Sitting up tall. Arms are straight ahead. Scoop that belly in and begin to come back. Awesome. Hold for 10, 9, 8. You can do it. 6. Squeeze those legs. 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Awesome. All right, let's get ourselves situated. We're going to roll down. Back is flat on the mat. You're going to engage that core, pulling the belly button in towards the spine. One foot comes on the mat. The other leg, I'm going to bring my right leg up. Right leg comes up into the sky. Like you're pointing, you're going to be right on the ceiling with your toes. So we're going to do single leg circles. So what we're going to do is on an exhale, you're going to bring the leg across the body slowly and bring it around and to center. Exhale across, inhale back around and center. What we're trying to do here is make sure that the pelvic floor and the back are staying stable. So you don't want to be having your hinder lift off like this. You want that to be straight and make your circles small so you can engage that whole entire core and that hip. Let's stop at the center. Point the toe. And now rotate the foot in. So your heel is rotating in, toes are out. You're engaging that inner thigh. And now we're going to go out, exhale out, and then swing it back around, inhale. Bring it to the top. And if you'd like, feel it with your hand. Use your hand to guide that leg, really feeling it. I often have to reset my leg at the top, make sure I'm engaging the inner thigh as it comes across. Checking in on that core. You're really using those hips and you're also engaging the lower core. And stop at the top. Awesome job. Let's bring that one down. Place it on the mat and bring up your left leg. So toes pointing towards the sky. And now let's rotate the foot. So you rotate the heel in towards the center of the body. Checking in on the core, making sure it's pulled in, pushing into the mat. Your hips are stable. And we're going to go exhale across the body and inhale around. Even take your hand and feel that. Making sure that the hips are staying on the floor. Inhale. Exhale across. And inhale around. Like you're drawing circles on the ceiling with your toe. And let's stop at the top. Reset. Point the toe. If you start to cramp up, I should have said this earlier, if you don't have to point the toe, it just is a better engagement of the inner thigh. But point the toe, rotate the leg in, and we're going to go the other way. So bringing it out and inhale across. Really feeling that thigh, feeling the core push into the mat. Slowly checking in to make sure that that leg is rotated in, getting the most benefit for that inner thigh, which is difficult to work. And stop. You can put that down. And let's just do some windshield wipers from here. So your feet are on the mat, on the outside edges. And then just let your legs fall to the right, keeping your body on the mat. So you're getting a stretch in the side of your glute and into the back. And then go to the other side. Just letting them be there, relaxing into it. And then you can go a little quicker if you'd like, or if you like the slower ones, totally up to you. And then come to center. So bring your knees in. Single leg stretches next. So your knees are pulled in. Bring one leg up into the sky as much as you're able to. You can point that toe. And so you're going to pull the right leg in towards you to stretch it in, and then switch. Then the other leg goes straight up into the air and switch. You are able to bring that leg out further if that is in your practice today, but the starter move is to bring your leg straight up into the air. Get this feel down, pressing the belly button towards the spine, really getting a nice stretch in the hip, and switch. Now your neck may get sore here, so you can put it down anytime and just do side to side. That really helps release some of the tension. And you are able to do that from here if you don't, if that is bothering your neck. And as you work on this, your neck will get stronger, you'll get muscle memory. So just keep going, whether your head's up or down, bringing your chin towards your chest, lengthening. That helps lengthen the neck. And squeeze those legs in. Whew. Set those down. And we're going to do double leg stretch next. So we're going to bring our arms overhead. And what we're going to do is bring them in to grab your legs, just like we did before. And then you're going to stretch those legs out. So we can start from here. Stretch those legs out. You can use your hands on the mat. Or you can swing them over and bring them back in. When you bring your legs in, make sure you're squeezing them to get that stretch. When you're extending them, make sure that your core is engaged. So if your legs come down like this and your back starts to come up, then bring your legs closer to the ceiling as you're doing this. So pull in, legs towards the ceiling. Makes it easier on the core. And this is also one where you can leave your head on the mat. I challenge you to do at least the first couple with your head up. And then as it gets tired, set it down. Do what works for you. And let's roll up. And shrug your shoulders back. Get a nice shoulders coming down. Shoulders in your back pocket, as somebody once said, which I really thought was kind of cute. And stretch your legs out. So we're going to do the saw. So legs just comfortably out. You're going to bring your arms out and take your right arm, so your body is tall, head is towards the ceiling, lengthening the neck. You're going to twist your body. Your left arm's going to reach up towards the sky. Your right arm's going to come towards your left foot. Continue to breathe. Get this nice stretch. Come to center and switch sides. So your right arm is coming up. You're getting that nice stretch in that upper back. Look towards that arm if you can. Your left hand is towards your right foot. And continue to breathe. Nice. Let's do that again. And center. And to the right. And center. One more time. And center. And there we go. These stretches are extremely good for our digestive system as well. Bringing your legs back down to the mat. And slowly bring yourself down, engaging that core. Feet are on the mat, and we're going to do crisscrosses. So pull the core in. Belly button is pressing towards the spine. You're imprinting on the mat, pressing your feet into the mat. Bring your hands behind your head like a little hammock. And we're going to bring your right elbow towards your left knee and switch. Pulling your body up, not with your arms, but with your core, and twisting when you get up there. So it's lift, twist, down, lift, twist, down. You really want to use those obliques as you come up. Now I challenge you to keep your feet off the floor as you switch. So right elbow to left, keep the foot up, opposite. Bring it down, engage the core, lift your body up and twist and down. To the right. Couple more, you can do it. Make sure you're not using your hands to pull on your leg or on your head. And down. Whew. I feel that one. Take a big inhale and exhale. Feel free to do any windshield wipers here or anything else that will help you if you get any discomfort in the back. Bringing your feet to the mat. We're going to bring our knees up and then feet up. And from here, make a V shape with your feet. So your heels are touching. You're engaging those inner thighs. And we're going to do the corkscrew. So you're going to sweep the legs around and back and around. So you're doing like a circle. Now, as you're doing that circle, bring your hands to your hips. Now, are they staying on the floor? Is your core engaged? if it isn't and you're moving too far like this, then your legs you're doing too big of a circle. So push the heels together, squeeze those thighs together. It's a nice workout for the inner thigh. And let's stop at the top, engage the feet, engage the inner thighs, and go to the other side. Small circles. Be mindful of what your body's doing. Engaging those thighs, engaging that lower abs. And stop at the middle. Pull your legs in. Whew. And let those go. I'm going to have you do the roll up again to get us up to the top. And let's turn over. Coming to our stomachs. Reach your arms out long ahead of you. Adjust yourself if you need. Take up as much space as you want. Oh, it feels good. Now bring your chin towards your chest. And we're going to do swimmer. So just to start, I'm going to have you just lift your right arm up. Then your left arm up. Your right leg up. Your left leg up. So a swimmer, we're going to do opposite arm, opposite leg. Right arm up, left leg up. Opposite. So you're really using the buttocks, you're using the core, lifting your body up. Keep going. Slow and steady. Core is engaged. Keep swimming. Now, when you bring the next one up, bring it up and let's hold it for a few seconds. Squeezing that glute. Whew. And down. And up. And down. Hold it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Down. And 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, let that go. Let your chin, let your cheek come to the mat. Give a couple exhales. You can move your hips side to side if that created any tension in your back there. And then bring yourself up to your forearms. And we're going to do heel kicks. So bring your heel towards your buttock and then bring your other one. So your core is engaged, your hands can be at prayer, but pressing into the mat, you're feeling it in your upper, and bring your heel in and then point your toe. Heel in, point your toe. Heel in, point your toe. Now you can do heel in, point your toe and hold it up. You're just getting more of a constant workout here. Make sure you're breathing. Good job. And come down. Bring your heels up into the air and let them fall to the right and to the left. Windshield wipers from your tummy. Feel free to change the cheek that's on the mat. Let's push up. Let's do just a couple cat-cow here. It's just to neutralize the spine. So we've gone both ways. Really arching that back. And bring your knees to the outside edges of the mat. Reach your arms forward. Give yourself a nice stretch here. Whew. Feel it in your glutes. You can move your body side to side. If you want a little extra stretch in your arms, you can bring your hands to prayer over your head. Or you can always tense your fingers as you're doing child's pose to get a little bit extra in the biceps, triceps, I should say. And slowly bring yourself up to a seated position. And that is what I have for you guys today. Awesome job. Strong and steady. Keep at it. If there's some position that you just aren't getting, you can always come back to it. That's the nice thing about the online teaching. And then just redo that part. I also have other videos on foundational poses and from the beginner, so check those out too. Otherwise, you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you on the next video. See you guys.